Well, tonight is our 1-year anniversary for One Mic, One Soul and our kids program since the launch of our programming and us doing this at Cooler Cafe.
I just think it's here to stay, and it's just growing. I see new faces, and it's just really exciting to be a part of the beginning and see just where it's going. The future is bright.
And it's just a beautiful thing to say that we've made it to 1 official year. There's been some months where we're just hoping someone would come in, some months where me, Mike, Nikki, Krista became the show just to communicate with folks. But overall, it's been a soulful experience, and I'm just happy to be here to share this moment with the people I care most about.
Oh my gosh, I'm just so proud of them. Them namely as in Rod and Mike. I think they're doing such an amazing job. There's been so much growth. It's just amazing to see them from literally like in our kitchen, just kind of brainstorming ideas of what does this even mean? How can we get people interested in what is it that we're doing?
The holistic approach that we're providing the community comes from experience. So the both of us are results of this approach, and successful results, I would like to say. But essentially we're providing experience to the kids, not knowledge, not something from a book, but experience, because we've walked this path, we're on this journey. And I think that's the best kind of learning someone can have. I mean, we're not out here providing food for the hungry, because eventually they're going to be hungry again. We're not providing clothes to those who are naked, because eventually you're going to need clothes again, and jobs and so forth. We're providing a lifelong techniques that they can take with them and really let it marinate and grow within themselves.
They're a true blessing to this community as far as what they do, and for the 1-year anniversary, everything is beneficial through God. That's a true blessing that they do what they do, and I support them with mind, body, and soul.
We've had quite a successful year, and next year we're planning on continuing to grow. And what that means is ensuring we have a 501c3 structure down, all the business organization straight and legitimate and ready to go as far as us growing and able to receive grants and funding and programming. You know, we want to touch as many youth as we can. So we're going to continue our One Mic, One Souls. We're going to also evolve our Journey summer program and introduce more programs to the community.
Yeah, like really get involved with the community, bringing these techniques not just to the kids, but to the adults, because for us to truly heal, we all have to be on the same page. So therefore, bringing the yoga practices, bringing the mindfulness practices, bringing in class about nutrition and how we could just really re-educate our consciousness so that we could become at that level of balance that the time has begun before. So I think what we started off with is something beautiful. Since the article in the Tri-City News, we've been getting a lot of support, people inquiring about how can they assist us. And I think this year in 2016 is going to be the year we begin to start building above our foundation and start building that house and that structure and eventually having that youth center. That's the ultimate goal.
A lot of organizations don't go past 3 months, and that's just the truth about it all. And they've been able to be strong and just growing and growing. I'm just so proud of them from the bottom of my heart.
The first year, it has been a true journey, and the progressiveness of everyone and the participation of everyone is going to make tonight the payoff night for the year.
I'm excited.
How we doing tonight, people? Yeah! This is our 1-year anniversary, so I'm gonna need y'all to share your love and to share some light. Real quick, so we are Conscious Youth Development and Service, and this is our monthly One Mic, One Soul, and this happens to be our 1-year anniversary. So before I get started, I just want to give a big special thanks to Cooler Cafe and the Interfaith Neighbors, because without them, we wouldn't even be inside this building right now. So give them your love. Brother James, the great job he does, comes in here each and every month, supports us, throws it down in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Paul McClevey and the rest of the staff, Wendy, all them young folks and the high school kids, because this gave us the foundation to make all this into a reality. You know what I'm saying? We sat down, me and Mike, one day, and we was like, how can we reach the community? How can we make a buzz about what we're trying to accomplish? And he was like, let's do an open mic. And all we thought about was just doing some poetry. But as time went on, it got a little bit deeper. We started connecting more, we started sharing a little bit more, and it turned into its own little baby of its own, where this is a place where we could share our souls with one another, come into a safe space and learn, grow, and heal from the elders down to the young toddlers sitting down in a room. And I think it's a beautiful experience. So thank you, Cooler Cafe. Big shout out and thanks to Dean's Natural Food Market, man. Clap it up, man. Probably, if not, one of our biggest supporters in terms of our mission and initiative today. Without Dean, a lot of this wouldn't even be possible. And by the way, if you ever noticed, he's sitting right here in the room. Not trying to call him out, but he's a good man. He helped us out tremendously. Give him a little love, a little clap, you know what I'm saying? The organic apples, the energy bars, the smoothies are all sponsored and given from the heart and soul of Dean and his supermarket. And his mission is to educate people about a quality nutrition, to nourish them with a quality nutrition, and show them how much better your life can be when you begin to nourish yourself. Learning about organic food, learning about non-GMO, all the things that we stand for, because we gotta wake up as people. In order for things to change, we have to change ourselves to make those conscious decisions. And he supports our mission, he believes in what we stand for, and he's a great reason that's why we're here today. And when you see this shirt I'm rocking right now, Real Kids Eat Kale, so Mike got one on too. None other but Dean sponsored these shirts to support, to give out a conscious message. Because nowadays you see all these Thug Life shirts, all these shirts with the marijuana leaf on it, and all these negative ways. Oh, that's not my phone. But we're trying to promote things in a positive fashion. So when kids see this shirt, Real Kids Eat Kale, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? That means if you're real, that means you're eating some real food. You're nourishing yourself, and you recognize that it's okay to eat something that's real. Like, we live in a generation where we'll eat fruit from a bag of Skittles and some Starbursts before we go to a garden and grab a real apple and real strawberry. And we gotta start re-educating the way we do things to show people that there's a better way to life. A lot of the internal stress and suffering that we cause is self-inflicted. So if we could show them by a positive message, and kids walking around, what does that mean? They could be like, oh, I got it from those conscious guys. You know what I'm saying? And they could share with us, why is it important to eat kale? Why is it necessary for my body to nourish itself? So thank you, Deans. And lastly, Asbury Park TV, Karen Hasten, for coming out here and making this event seem like a Broadway play. You know what I mean? So much support and so much love, allowing us to come together in the community. So since the Tri-City News gave us a little bit of press, a lot of love and support for those who are aligned with what we're trying to accomplish, is trying to connect with us to make this thing bigger. Because I promise you, what you see here, this is nothing to what me and Michael will accomplish in these next couple of years. So support us. We have some items for sale, all for donations going to our program, some crystals, some essential oils, some rub-ons, just for we could add a little bit of money for we could create our programming and continue to build. So if you have any questions, grab our business card, send us an email. We can sit down, talk one-on-one. But now it's time for us to get this show started.